Let's talk a little bit about yourself. It says on the book, there's a little biographical information here. Jack Spiegelman was born in Buffalo, New York, attended the University of Buffalo, also the University of California at Berkeley, taught English, worked as an advertising copywriter, and operated a construction business, lives in Los Angeles. The advertising is interesting. I know a lot of people in the advertising business, of course, and it's always interested me, that business. And the piece that you wrote about advertising in the book is a wonderful piece. I think it's my favorite, although it's hard to choose. They're all pretty terrific. But there's in fact, on the back of the book, there's a little excerpt from the advertising piece. It's called Into and Out of the Ad Biz, a long story about a short career. And I want to read this little excerpt off the back of the book. It's pretty funny. It says, the agency had a oven cleaner account, Glamourine 3-minute oven cleaner. They needed a commercial. My art director was Joe Genova. We thrashed with this thing for a week, and then I got it. It came to me complete, from start to finish, including details. I said, I have it. Are you listening? There's a guy in the kitchen, sitting at the kitchen table, writing a note. What kind of a note? A suicide note. The note says something like, darling, please forgive me. I can't take it anymore, blah, blah, blah. He finishes the note and signs it, and then stands and goes to the oven, turns on the gas, and sticks his head inside. The oven is filthy, and he gets crap all over his face. Turns off the gas, gets a can of Glamourine, spritzes the inside of the oven. He wipes the oven clean. He turns the gas back on and sticks his head inside and kills himself. What do you think? It's great. They're all terrific. You also taught these English classes. You taught English, it says here. Tell me a little bit about the teaching. A lot of writers I know teach because they can't make a living writing books, that's for sure. So what kind of, where do you teach? Well, I teach these ESL classes, Charley. Oh yeah, the ESL, you mentioned sorry Jack, I didn't mean to interrupt you, but that ESL is English as a second language. It's for English for people who don't speak English. He writes about that in the book. It's pretty good. Let me read that. I like that piece. I'm just going to read a small excerpt here. He talks about teaching and meeting women. You know, when you're a teacher, I meet a lot of women that way. And, he says, I taught these adult ed English classes. It was English for people who didn't speak English. I liked the job. The money was good, $40 an hour. And the students were great. They were hilarious. And I learned something. This was the way to meet women. It was the perfect way. And the reason is this. You don't have to do anything. You are the teacher. The student always falls in love with the teacher. Unless you have a tumor like a grapefruit growing out of your forehead, or you look like you spent the night under a car, and some of them do, you are in. It was amazing. That was good. I love that story. And Jack, what can I tell you? You know, it's been great to have you on the show. You've been a wonderful guest, very informative about yourself and your career and all these things you've done. And God bless you. I love the book, and it's doing great, and I'm sure it's going to do even better because you've been on my show. So I'm sure you're writing another book now. Is that true? Yeah, Charley, I'm writing a novel about a German painter. His name is Otto Dix, and that's great, Jack. You know, I wish you the best of luck, and I want to tell you, anytime you want to come back on the show, you're welcome. You've got carte blanche, you know. And thank you very much for tuning in. This is Charley Rose. See you next time.